Oh, did my prediction about this age like a fine wine? um, so if you guys haven't heard the news by now, although I'm sure everyone has at this point, but Tom Brady took to Instagram this morning to announce that he's not going to be returning to New England. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a tough pill to swallow. I don't know the overall consensus among what the majority of Pats fans are going to think about this, what we're all going to collectively think, but I know what I think. And since this really is, we know for sure, the end of an era, I just kind of wanted to take the time to talk about Tom Brady, his time in New England, and just maybe share with you guys my story, what Tom Brady means to me, and some aspects about this, through my life and my perspective. But anyway, without further ado, let's start talking. So Brady's leaving New England. We all know this. I want to talk about the accomplishments that he had in New England. I have him pulled up right there. He's a six-time Super Bowl champion, appeared in 9. I mean, let's keep this all in mind. 4-time Super Bowl MVP, a 3-time NFL MVP, 14-time Pro Bowl, 3-time first team All-Pro, 2-time second team All-Pro, 2-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year, NFL Comeback Player of the Year, 4-time NFL passing touchdowns leader, 3-time NFL passing yards leader, 2-time NFL passer rating leader, NFL completion percentage leader in 2007. Sporting News NFL Athlete of the Decade from 2010s. He also won the Burt Bell Award, the Associated Press Male Athlete of the Year in 2007, Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year in 2005, the NFL 2000s All-Decade Team, and the NFL 100th Anniversary All-Time Team. So, the resume that Tom has built in New England should just not be taken for granted. And I point all this out because for those who are mad about this, who might be angry with Tom, I want you to know you shouldn't be. And the list that I just gave you is the biggest thing why. Because think about it like this. Before Tom Brady came into New England, they were nothing. They were just there. Yeah, they had been to a couple of Super Bowls. They had some really great players come and go, but they were never really a big deal. They were never a dynasty. You don't see the 1980s Patriots or the 70s Patriots or even the 90s Patriots making all these top decade teams, and like I said, they had some good players come and go, guys like John Hanna, Andre Tippett, Drew Bledsoe, Curtis Martin. They've had their share of superstars come and go. But before Tom Brady came, and Bill Belichick, let's be honest, but let's just focus on Brady for now. But before Tom Brady came, this franchise was pretty much dead in the water, almost. Nobody took them serious. Nobody thought they were all that. And I remember when I was 9 years old, And Super Bowl 36 was coming up. It was Patriots and the Rams. And I asked my dad who he was rooting for, and he boldly just said, New England. And I had my doubts at first. I was like, ooh, I don't know, man. The Rams are really good. Oh, greatest show on turf, man. Oh, I don't know. They're really good. My dad just kept his composure and said, no, I think New England's going to win. I want New England to win. I think they're going to win. And I was like, you know what? Okay. Now, bear this in mind. I was 9 years old, so I just kind of went with it. But I watched Super Bowl 36, and by the end of that game, I was not only in complete shock that the Patriots pulled it off, but that was the day that I became a Pats fan. And it was mostly due to Tom Brady. Tom Brady is one of my idols. He really is. When I was a kid, I didn't have a very big I didn't have a lot of self-esteem. I wasn't the most confident kid in the world, and I know we hear this a lot from a lot of people, but when I saw Tom Brady go on the football field and do what he did, and he found a way to break through and win despite all the crap around him, everybody hating on him and saying, "Oh, you suck. You should go away. You're terrible. You cheat. You're a cheater. That one's been thrown around like fucking hotcakes. Let's throw that out there." But this guy never gave up. He never quit. And he I mean, you heard me read all the accolades right there. In many respects, this man is the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. I argue that. I firmly believe that. And I don't think there is an argument at this point. But I think that's just what's made Tom so unique to me for my whole life. There have been many situations in my life where I will literally stop and ask myself, like, okay, what would Tom Brady do? What would Tom Brady do? What would Tom Brady do? It sounds ridiculous, but I'm really being honest here. The man was most of the reason I became a Pats fan, and I defended him throughout middle school and high school to everybody that would call him a cheater and everybody that said nasty things about him. Now, all that is just childish, immature BS. I'm not going to play any of that up. It's just the point I'm trying to get across here is this is just it's just hard for me to believe that it really is over, I guess. And when I made the prediction that I did, I said that Brady would come back to New England on a 2-year deal worth $60 million. Obviously, I was wrong. I'm going to be honest. I made that prediction because I was hopeful that that would be the case. And it is going to be hard for me to see him playing in anywhere else. Now, I'm going to root for him. I'm going to root for... I want him to succeed wherever he goes. But I'm not going to stop being a fan of the Patriots. We all knew this day was coming at some point. We all knew the day would come that Tom Brady would either retire or walk away. And really, when you read all the reports and everything that was going on over the past couple of years, I always kind of just denied all of that and chalked it up to, whatever, it's all overhype. He's going back to New England, blah blah. But I'll own up to it. I was wrong. So while I'm still going to be a fan of the Patriots, and I do wish nothing but the best for Tom Brady, I do want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not going to stop being a Pats fan over all this. Tom Brady may have been my door, so to speak, my you know, the way I became a Patriots fan, but I'm not going to stop rooting for the team just because he goes somewhere else. That's just not going to happen. That's just not who I am. I'm a Patriots fan, and I love Tom Brady, so it is what it is. But that's about all I have to say about this. Really don't have any predictions on where he's going to go. I think we can all agree that my track record has proven that I've not been very good at this, at least when it comes to this one in particular. But I just kind of wanted to share what Tom Brady has meant to me, and just how big this is for how big a pill this is for all of us Patriots fans to swallow. And me personally, I still don't want to believe he's going, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at Tom. I don't hold anything against him. And I'm not gonna all of a sudden boycott him and boo him or whatever, because that's just not who I am. This guy gave us 20 years of great football. He brought home 6 Lombardis. He gave the New England Patriots 6 Lombardi. He had a hand in giving the Patriots 6 Lombardi trophies. He helped. So I think we all need to just remember that, and I think we need to respect the decision made by him. So again, I guess I'll just wrap it up with this. Thank you, Tom, for everything that you have given the Patriots. Thank you for 20 years in New England. And best of luck wherever you go. There's a 9-year-old kid in Michigan that became a Patriots fan because of you. And to this day, that kid is still a Patriots fan. Thank you for everything, Tom.